So when there's a company you really want to work for over many years and you've applied and applied and you don't get any results, the first thing that comes to mind for me is how many informational interviews have you done with people that work there? See, informational interviews are not job interviews. They are interviews where you are asking that person for guidance or coaching by saying things like, can you tell me how you got your job? What do you think it took to stand out? What do you think it takes to be successful at the company? What would you advise me to do to better prepare myself for job interviews? You're not asking them to refer you into the hiring manager or help you get the job. You're asking them to coach you on being the best version of yourself so that you can be a standout candidate to get the job yourself, right? And there's a whole framework for conducting informational interviews, and I can talk about where to get that after. But the point is, when you do this, at the end of each informational interview, so let's say you get your first one, you then say to them, this was really helpful. Could you introduce me or recommend one person at the company that you think I could learn a lot from, like the way I've learned from you today? And what happens is they can always recommend one person, and that's how you get your next informational interview. And you do that over and over and over again. Now, why is that important? Well, one, they are going to start to give you all the information to help you understand what you have to do to stand out and get hired. But also you're building up your networking connections so that when a recruiter comes across your profile and sees that you're connected to all these people, it can increase the chances that you actually get a job interview. Plus, when you're in the job interview, you can say, I've had the pleasure of talking with so-and-so who works at your company and they shared this, or I talked to so-and-so and they told me that. So it really shows that you are connected to these people and that you've taken in what they've said. And this can be one of the best ways to get a job with a company you love. And let me give you an example of that. I actually coached a young woman. She was a senior in college and she wanted to work for a very well-known sports company. And so we started this process. We got her first informational interview, and then with each one, she'd get another one and another one and another one. She graduated from college, no job offer. She was applying to them. She went home, okay, and out of the blue, while she was home, she gets a call. And it's from a manager at this sports company she'd never met. And this person said, hey, I'd like to interview you over the phone. I had a job and I had a candidate lined up. The candidate dropped out. I need somebody to start ASAP. So I sent a message out to all the managers saying, I need somebody with these skills ASAP. Can you think of anyone? And 3 different managers messaged this manager back and recommended you. So clearly you made an impression when you were talking to all these people. So I want to interview you. And that's how she got a job with them. True story. So this power of informational interviewing and really starting to build that out is so effective when you're trying to get into a dream employer. I hope that made sense. Now, the framework for informational interviewing. We teach that over at Work It Daily. It is an entire module that is part of our interview prep course, which is chef's kiss awesome, because our interview prep course helps you understand what happens in a job before or interview before, the middle, and the end. We take you through it from the eyes of the hiring manager and the recruiter so that we can prepare you to do the right things before the interview, during the interview, after the interview, and through the whole process. And part of that is also knowing how to do informational interviewing. So if you would like access to that, just head on over to the company that nobody's ever heard of before. It's called Work It Daily. We're a job search career coaching platform, and you get instant access to that informational interview course inside Work It Daily. We have a 7-day free trial, so you can sign up free for 7 days and check it out. And then if you like it, you can stay. Memberships are just $19 a month. That's less than $1 a day to really help you. But I hope that made sense. I have helped many a person land a dream job using this technique, and I know that you can do it too, okay? Thank you for the questions. Keep them coming, folks. Good luck. Go get them.